Good morning. Hello. Good morning. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right up here in space today.
What is it like in space? I'm going to play about this now. I'm going to do it.
What's it like in space? I'll tell you something. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. We're not on disastrous Earth at the moment. I'm not paying £2 a litre for a litre of petrol.
Expensive. It's gone expensive with all the
It's crazy, bro. You know, everyone's feeling pinch, and I feel sorry for everyone out there because, you know, everyone's got to suffer with loss of business and everything, isn't there, Drew? So, you know, my heart goes out to everyone, and I hope the economy, you know, at least.
Well, I'm going to pray for the ones who needs that little bit of healing. So I'll pray for them. First of all, I'll do my thing very quickly. I'll do my thing. Good morning, guys. You with me and Mr. Philip from Redridge. Now, guys, we are live today. I'm going to brew the drinks. Remember, grab your cups. Grab your cups. Make sure you get your coffees, your drinks, your cuppers. Whoever knows, don't drink alcohol in the mornings. You know, be sensible. But anyway, drink your coffees, put up your feet, just relax here with the Brew the Drew. And we're live on DNTV, Redridge Paranormal Entertainment, DNTV platform in the USA. Sorry, I just literally had a burp there. TSP Paranormal, the same network, so Phoenix, and also Skeleton Key and PDV.
PD Paranormal. Yes, you nearly enough got it all there, bro, today.
Really?
You bet your Weetabix. You bet your Weetabix and a donut.
Oh, that's it. I had my donuts this morning. I love my donuts. Oh. Sorry, I got a bit excited.
I'm a donut king myself. You know, I'm a very big cake person, and I've got to stop it because I'm putting weight on now.
I don't care. I'll be in the next center. Sharon! Chantal. Hey, what's up, Gil?
We've got Nigel. That's from North Pole and his Shentek group page. Thank you very much.
Tell Chantal want my phone call. Hurry up.
Yes. Morning, Phil and Drew. Morning, Kirsty. I hope everything
Morning,
well.
Kirsty.
Hi, Annette. Over at Shadow and Lights. Please visit the page. Very lovely woman.
She's
very
not
good.
Lovely. She bullies me. She screams at me all the time. What are you on about, Phil? She's the pain in the neck.
Because you got to have a slap once in a while.
Only if I could say what I could say right now.
Yes, I know, and it's you rated today, Drew. So right. So I good morning to Sten. How you doing?
Hey, Darren, how you doing, buddy? I hope you enjoyed the weekend. And how's the kids?
And we've got David.
Morning. Hey, David, how are you? Good morning, my bro. Good morning from FPI Paranormal, Fanbury Investigative Paranormal, Fanbury Paranormal Investigators. There you are. There I am.
I was just looking at what Annette said. Oh, no, curry or cake. I'll take curry any day. Oh no.
long as it's not the poopsies, that's okay.
Yeah, can you just imagine if you had a lot of curry for a week?
I think I'll be making a new rocket fuel just for you, especially.
And then there's good old Dorothy. Hi, hey.
Hey, Dorothy. Hey, how you doing, Dorothy? Hey, I just gotta stop doing
that. So only if you ask nicely for a slap. Oh, yeah. Can I have a slap?
This is just gonna get totally off board. I know it is.
I'm gonna do pout face. Can I have a slap, please? So Mummy D in the house. I don't know who's that, but yeah.
Mummy D's in the house.
One at mods.
One at mods. We're all very well, thank you, Drew. Hey Phil, cool background. That's
yeah.
Standard.
I'm in my battleship above Earth. Well, near Mars. By the looks of that window.
He's always in the battleship. He's always ready to go into space.
I don't like Earth. I don't like Earth, Drew. I don't like it. It's a bag of crap. I hope I haven't got a wasp in here. No, it's a flag. Don't worry. Now, do you know, with people that's watching today, you'll get to know how bad I really don't like wasps. You'll get to see me scream. And then I'm thinking, how do I have wasps in my battleship up in space?
The space wasp. What are you on about?
Yeah, that's it. Space wasp.
They're space wasps. No, they're not wasps. They're space wasps.
That's it.
Space wasp.
So, Drew, how are you today? And what have you been up to?
Okay, so what I've been up to and how I had one coffee. I'm giving out the shout out to Redridge because I got a couple of Redridge. I'm doing great. I feel good. I hope my day will stay like that all day. But if not, it's okay. It's normal life. Work to work life. What have I been up to? Well, I've been interviewing people and speaking to people and dealing with social media, networking. So, well, I've been talking to last night, if you didn't see the show, with, is it Gary from Shadow Entertainment? I don't know if you could say better than that. I've been doing a lot, buddy. I've been doing a lot. Tell you the truth. Now, tonight, we got Rick McCullen coming on. I think it's tonight on a Monday. So,
Rick McCullen.
Yeah, if no one knows who Rick McCullen is, you all must know who Rick McCullen is. He's a paranormal investigator, but he's also a movie actor known as being starring on Indiana Jones and Star Wars and many more plenty of films. He is a winning award. I think he's got an actual winning award on his name as well, red carpet as well.
Wow.
Yeah, he's kind of a big guy. This one is. So
what I'm actually trying to do, folks, is I'm gonna try and get up the poster for today. Show you who Rick McCallum is, just in case people don't know who Rick McCallum is. But I can tell you something, though. I am a big fan of Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones films.
I think that's the whole point about Indiana Jones. It's one of them good things of stories of paranormal between historic histories. When that's what got me into history when I was a kid with my nan and my mum is Indiana Jones. Because if you watch Indiana Jones, you're gonna learn skills you never learned before. I just warn you before you watch Indiana Jones, if you got a young child, just pre-warn them. Do not use a rope around hanging stuff and then jumping off the bed pretending you're Indiana Jones. You can either, 1, break your leg, 2, either do something very silly, or 3, do what I did. I jumped out to the second floor window. I actually literally did. And I done a few stunts in my days when I was a kid. If my mum was here, she would tell you. I actually put a rope on one of the hooks and bam, I flew down. I hurt myself and I jumped out a second window when I was a young child, pretending I was on a history research. And
I'll tell you something, Drew. I'll be nasty with a whip. I don't think my mum had ever, or my dad, had ever have given me one while we were young. I'll be dangerous with a whip. So.
I can imagine.
I'm just here whipping everyone.
Get moving to it. I can imagine how funny that'll be. Just get in there. Get in there, boy.
Mentioning whips, I might just get one now. Just for fun of it.
Do you know what? I think I better run. He's getting
like Chantel said, some people have a red room and others have a spaceship.
I'm not telling you a secret. We don't want to tell you secrets too much.
Stan, we'll love to have you on one of the shows, mate, and have a chat. Why not?
Do you know, it'd be wicked to have Stan, and literally it'd be an honor to have a chat and see what they say. Because this person, he has been part of the NTV following, and he's been on wait times, and he's going to get a reading soon from us. So.
Oh, brilliant. How is this? Yeah, well, we'll have to arrange. We'll have to arrange definitely a date, and you can come on and have a brew with Drew and myself.
Definitely.
I
gotta
can't
admit,
believe. I just can't believe, Drew. I just cannot believe Chantel hasn't watched an entire Indiana Jones movie.
Chantel, hello, what's wrong with you? Come on, now.
Gosh, you got to watch one. The race.
What drugs have you been smoking?
Yes, and definitely Whips is all another show. Definitely.
Oh,
as a horse rider, I have access to Whips.
We're talking about whips now, guys.
Yeah, I'm just thinking a walnut whip. Walnut whip, brilliant. Them are, aren't they? I'm. Yeah, where is this boarding post? Where is this going today? I don't know.
I really don't know. This is just being the most random chat ever going. Me and Phil was like literally ready.
We like this anyway, aren't we? All the time, Drew.
We are. We can't stay out of trouble. Me and Phil cannot stay out of trouble.
Yes, especially the nuts on top. Yes, the walnut. Yes.
Oh,
do you know what though? And I don't understand, Drew. I don't know whether you've heard of this before, but you can actually get them in shops. A walnut whip without the walnut, because not a lot of people like walnuts.
No, they could be allergic to walnuts, or they could have reactions. So, yeah,
but they still call it a walnut whip.
But they shouldn't be calling it unless they like the walnut. You know, they want to
just call it a whip, then, shouldn't they?
It's a franchise name, isn't it? They like to keep it nice and clear on that line. I would say my mind, but we got whips in my head now, so I gotta keep it.
All right. I tell you what, people has mentioned it, and I think we should do it.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
There you go. Love it. Are you all right there, Joe? Looks like you're crying. I know you need a fit now. Oh. I got you this morning, Anna. Proper. Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll read a comment out. Indiana Jones is one of the films that gets Jensen's to shut up and watch a full film. And this live took a naughty turn. Yeah. We're going to try and bring it down on Earth now. Actually. 2 secs.
I can't see.
Where's my Earthy? I'm in my front room now.
Oh, look, he's landed back on Earth. Where's the explosions?
That's it. Teleported. I'm in my creepy room.
You need to do the explosion. Oh my god.
Right, so
I'm trying to let me get it back up. Read the comments for a minute. Let's have a little read of these guys.
Chantal, I think I peed a little.
Oh my god.
So we've got David that says hi to Taylor.
Oh.
And yes, I did. I broke him today. I broke him. I put a smile on his face. That's the main thing. Yeah.
That was a cracker. That was gone on the live. That was gone. I agree, Kirsty.
So yeah, Taylor is in the house. How you doing, Taylor?
Hi, Tila. I'm just reading Amanda Cantwell.
Oh yeah, Drew needs a tenner lady.
Oh,
It's it's like a pad that you put underneath, so that you can control your pee. Yeah.
oh, is that like the kaffa bags?
It's like an alternative to a tampon, Drew. Soaks it up.
Hell yeah! You know that'll actually help.
I don't know why. I shouldn't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. In an emergency, I have used a tampon when I had a bust nose. So yeah, us men, whatever we've got as hands to, we do use things like that.
It's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with using a tampon for administrating first aid.
They're pretty good soakers. They're brilliant.
It is. It can put the bits up the nose, and then it's shown like that, and then you can either use the big plaster, as I call it.
Yes, Stan's coming with one. Yes, it's a bit like that. It's a dribble stopper.
That's it. Dribble stopper.
Dribble stopper. Brilliant.
I agree. I just want to say hello to this guy as well because he's new. He's new, yeah. So, hi James Brown.
Hi James. How you doing, bud?
Welcome to the Brew. Get yourself a coffee and join in. Have a bit of laugh with us all. Do you know, me and Dorothy had a great show last night. Really did. And she really enjoyed it. If I put it out there, she really had a fantastic night last night with them people on the show last night. So heads up, Dorothy. Well done for a good show last night.
In fact, you know, like yesterday, there were brilliant shows going off all the way across networks. I mean,
it was.
Look at PD Paranormal. They had Gerald. Is it Barry Fitzgerald on?
Barry Fitzgerald on, and he's just messaged me this morning coming about on the show.
Where? That's some good stuff.
He's gonna come on my show next, and I got a lot of meetings to book up this week. So I'm going to be dead busy again this week and the week after.
Amazing. It's just amazing. Do you know, cannot find the poster for Rick Callum, and I've bet it.
Oh, give me a minute. I'll tell Tila now. Send you it in Messenger. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I just got to be heavily rude to do something for Phil.
Oh dear, don't shout at her. I know it's somewhere in here.
Yeah, I think she had me.
Yep.
I shouted out nice and loud. Oh, yes, she can. Can you send a poster of Rick McCullen to Phil, please? Yeah. For tonight's show.
My PC's got gremlins.
Oh, Rick McCullen's not tonight. It's the 16th. I knew I had the wrong date. Who's tonight then? What's the date today?
13.
Tomorrow I got that new little small team coming on the show. That's why I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, it's on 16th, isn't it? Yeah, it's on events calendar.
Okay, no,
That's actually the reason why I was looking for posters, just so that I could get in and have a look.
Yeah, I knew it was something I'm missing today. So who's supposed to be in today? Well, if I do miss it, they have to message me because I ain't going through all my messages. Bloody hell, all I see is bloody. Not like that, but
yeah. Well, we are mega busy, and like I said, it's just a matter of looking through. But you will be on is it 9 or it's Monday and it's 9:30?
9. It's usually between 9 and 9:30. We got a show on today at 9, between 9 and 9:30. Depending if Jackie Paranormal Pass is live, but she usually comes live on Mondays, so it's kind of pretty good. We've got a lot of stuff going on in DMTV. We really have. Yesterday was a brilliant show. It was non-stop yesterday, live shows. We had so much going on in between. We got Nets coming up as well with his Shadow and Light. We got, I think, his plans with Dave and Dorothy of FPI Paranormal Investigators. They two are amazing supervisors. Straight out head outs to them too, you know. It's a right gig over the both from.
Yeah, actually, just so that people can see when PC does actually. Right, so I'm going to share screen, guys. Yeah, so yeah, on 18th, Annette has got 3 people on a show. Russ, Ben, and Damon.
I know Ben, I know Russ, and I know that Mr. Blonde guy right by there. So they're going to be talking about some alien stuff, but that's what they all study in, and demonology.
Get in. Yeah, and I have been speaking to Jesse Craig now, and people will get to see some lives also coming up on Beyond our Red Ridge as well. So, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on with Red Ridge as well, isn't it? You guys got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. The thing is, not a lot of people get to see Red Ridge do lives much, and the reason for that is because we do a lot of private cases, and we've been getting quite a lot recently. So yeah, everything on our end has been slowly going on along. So it's been hard for me to do lives, but we're cleaning them up and everything seems to be doing all right. So we'll be back doing us lives more regularly soon. So yeah.
I can't wait till they come back, though, bro. I cannot wait till they come back. Red Ridge. I can't wait for you guys because it's gonna be more fun.
We've got places to go. We've got lives to do. We've also got pre-recorded footage from months that we've been in and out doing investigations. So we've got new material that's to come and lives to come as well. So yeah.
I think people's asking questions. I think Dorothy said Ricky is Thursday at 7 p.m. Okay, yep. So yeah, 7 p.m.
Tomorrow is the day, guys. Be here to watch what's new. Okay. Right, so there's this one. If I may ask, I share the view that ghosts, if we believe they are spirits of the dead, should be no more dangerous in general than random people we meet on the street. But with that said, have you ever had an experience with the paranormal that has really frightened you? Something that has actually felt dangerous or evil? Right, I'll just leave that up. Drew, have you ever experienced anything that's frightened you or felt dangerous or evil to you?
Only one location. I dealt with a few other things, possessions, but that doesn't frighten me too much, to tell you the truth. I actually kind of find it pretty cool. Not cool for the person, but in a way for me.
It's your adrenaline rush, isn't it? It's what you like to do. And that comes to my point on this as well. If you feel frightened and you know that it's pure evil and you feel frightened over it, I won't continue. I'd let someone else do it, because if you're frightened and you continue with it, it can, manipulate what you think. It could then attach to you. So
I gotta believe it. I gotta be truthful though. I used to get frightened until at one point I had enough, and me and Tila was like, oh, you know what, we're done. Let's show who's boss. If you don't show who's boss, then you don't get frightened. But the frightened bit is like fight or flight, really, isn't it? So,
yeah, of course it is. But myself, if I were frightened over something like that, I'd continue. I'd refer it to someone else because, like you said, they're very manipulative. These forces, these evil forces, and if you're frightened, it'll get you. You know, it's as simple as that. Ghosts in random, let's say if they're human ghosts, entities. I wouldn't say that there's any dangerous than, if anything, a human being, a living human being's more dangerous. A general ghost in itself, they're not going to harm you. They're just there for a reason. They're either they've either had a sudden death and they didn't know they were dead, like limbo, or in my opinion, there could be that they've got something left to do before they say the final farewells, and then they're stuck between some dimensional shift. So, I mean, what's your opinion on that one, Drew?
We can be frightened of anything. And that frightening's a good signal sign when it comes to that sort of stuff. Yes, it boosts up your general. You get a bit scared. But I do agree with Phil. If you're too frightened, then move on and give it to someone else. Me, when I get frightened, well, Phil doesn't know what I'm like. I'll help. I'll get my fingers in there because that means that signal sign is that person needs help. And I'm that only one person who had that skill of hand, what I need to do. Let's just say, if it was me or my mates and someone was getting possession, I was frightened. And none of them know what they were doing, but except for like myself. Then we got to find a way. It's like this guy who actually grabbed a woman in the shop, sat her down. All she done is pick up a turtle. She got possessed. Bam. She went down and he meditated in front of her and using a Buddhism meditation prayers. So all he done is prayer for her and healed her that way. So he calmed the situation down. If you can get one step to another step towards it, yes, it was a frightening. But if you own it, own your ground, own your step, as I don't know if anyone is a God believer or anything, as God steps on the ground, he owned the ground. You put your foot in and you pray for that person. So, yeah, it could be religious or it cannot be religion. It doesn't matter if it's religion or not. What that does, that energy or force in, I believe in that soul line, how to defeat evil. But also, I gotta look at a point. If a spirit has been in the spirit world for so many long and it can't get an answer, it is going to turn. It's going to have a breakdown. It's just like us as humans. It was humans all the way. It was something else in between. Bam. And now it's stuck. That's all it is. It's going to happen. And it's going to happen in that way. Think about it. So all you do is try and spot our spirit and the human suspect of who's going through that trauma. But yeah, evil is.
There's a GIF emoji for this.
You're goddamn right.
That's bad. I just want to say, James, nice, and thank you for sharing too, buddy.
Yep, and in his back, told James he had to go in his back. Brilliant, mate. Right, so do you think that there are times when the paranormal is more active locally, nationally, globally than others? Conversely, there are times that are much less active. Now, I actually do think environment and how you think as well, your mood, the energy you get off, I think can affect how. I mean, for instance, Drew, everyone always says, don't they, when his Mercury goes to retrograde or something, when these certain planets meet up, everyone's mood and stuff changes, don't they?
Yeah,
I mean,
it does.
some might think, "Oh gosh, that's a little bit over the top," but what about what Moon does to Earth?
Yeah, the moon does the same exactly thing.
Yeah, it
comes
changes
from
the
water
way.
rises.
Yeah, precisely. So without Moon, there'll be functions here on Earth that won't happen, and gosh knows what will happen without Moon. So yeah, environment can change. I'd think in paranormal, depending on environment as such. So, and that could then affect it nationally or globally. It's a good question, and me and my brother also has looked into moon phases and different times at day. That's probably best to investigate, especially on outside, in a wood or whatever. Because when I started in '97 doing all this, I think my best piece of paranormal picture that I got, what got me into all this, were when back in '97, yeah, and don't seem to have got a better picture since then, in honesty. And then it made me think, well, why? Could it have been on a certain day? Could it have been near a Sabbath day? What were conditions? I'm thinking it needs to be recreated, type of thing.
A real new generation.
Mm.
Explosion of it. I reckon the Big Bang Theory, in a way, should sort it out.
Yeah. Just looking at questions. So I think there are times when they are more active if it could be from the atmosphere. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've got to think, there's this atmosphere and there's the Elisphere, and that actually stops quite a lot of rays and different signals that come from space, but sometimes they come through. Could that be the change?
It sends a big energy shockwave, doesn't it? When it comes through, it's like a magnetic. You think about how the moon works, okay, guys? You think about how it works. The moon rises, okay? It rises the water when it's full moon. When it's like a half a moon, it literally energy changes, but mood swings change, only because that energy. So when you get lining of the planets, let's use the lining of the planets now. Okay, when they line up, everyone's mood changes into like, I feel spiritual. I feel, let's say, Christmas. I feel I want to do this. That's because the lining of the energy, it's shocked into Earth. So that's basically what's happening right now. That's what's happening. And I do agree with what Phil is saying. It pulses.
Yeah,
it's like a pulse.
Like an X-ray. Yeah, change your frequency. Most likely could be. So yeah, that was a good question. That's then. Thank you.
I love his questions. I love questions, especially when it comes to the paranormal.
Well, like his quote always says, question everything. You have got to question everything.
This is what me and Tina enjoyed about him and enjoyed our audience. And, we, as Red Ridge of the NTV, we enjoy speaking to our audience. Or as FPI Paranormal. The questions help you. It helps the public, but also it builds up the information we got. And it's in a very logical world. No one's ever going to be right or wrong, and that is the answer for me in my eyes, because it's some great information out there, and we're never going to officially know how it works, but we can go on science, and science can produce that. So Phil, like I said, it's the right answers, correct answers. We all got the right opinion mind. But one of the best ever frequency on it was Stephen Hawkins. Stephen Hawkins was massively into times and continuums, space stuff. Yeah. And that's what Phil enjoys.
the whole thing could be about dimensional shifts and alternative universes and stuff.
It is. But I believe, like, the answers you give is beautiful answers, because not many people will understand them type of answers. But I gotta give it to you, Phil. You and John's been doing it for a really long time. You're veterans.
yeah, you know, could consider being a veteran, definitely, and I just like doing what I've got that much passion for it that, and this actually leads to what Sten's just asked, actually. Right, how does one move forward in the field with so many hate towards others? Can you give some advice to those like myself who deal with these haters? Do you know, there's only one, and Drew knows my way of dealing with this. You just gotta ignore them. You're always going to get haters, and you're always going to get people that doubt everything. But you just got to continue do what you do, and that makes you happy, and you think that you're right. Because if you don't, you'll just lose energy, you'll lose passion. Since I've started, I've seen so many people start and then stop and then start and then stop, purely because they think too much about what people think of them. And what you've got to do basically is just ignore it, and you just carry on and do what you do. Because if you don't, and you listen to too many folk, you'll get to a point where you hate the field, and then you'll just come away from it.
I've been there. I agree. Me and Phil forever saying when it comes to the haters, it is what it is. Just ignore them as much as you can. But it's only so much you can take. The best thing I would say to you is always get someone to speak to, someone you really can trust, or have your own team, and make that little team as your circle. Phil talks about it, and I'm ADHD, so I have moments where someone winds me up. I get moments where I'll say, "Oh, effing blindness" and all that, and I wish I could deal with this person. But instead, no. What we say is, it is what it is, and we talk about it, and we stay on the phone for like an hour or two, and we just go through it. And sometimes it goes in circles, but it happens. It's a kind of thing when someone upsets you. But my advice is, just take the advice from Phil myself. Really, just ignore them and keep going forward. Keep aiming forward. Don't let people put you down, because if you go forward, you complete an every success. I used to let people get me down, and me and Philip would sit for like an hour or two. Even if you didn't have no one, you can always message one of us guys, or you can always message people who actually will respect you for who you are, not because what you do, for who you are yourself. And that's what Phil and myself literally have to, learn through that sort of experience. But that's what Phil learned me. And then this is what my friend Don learned me. So these are the people I literally look up to: Phil, John, Dorothy, Don, Dave, and a few others in my mind. But my main priority is my connections.
Well, that's it. And also, if you've got a picture that you believe that there's a figure or some sort of manifestation, don't put it up saying that it is a ghost or a manifestation. Just you're going to get people that says it ain't. So what you need to do, and this is my advice to anyone, is this is an interesting photo. What do you think?
That's it. I'm agreeing with Phil on you, and yeah, it's only one time I need to put something up, and I was actually a few days ago, just to put a few things in place. I can even stand upside the door.
I just had a fly hit my head. That's why sometimes like that. I'm like, what?
What's going on here? It's not paranormal now. Are you sure?
Well, I had a wasp in space, and now I'm having flies in my room.
Oh my God's sake. That's a message. So, yeah, don't put a person's name in, don't rant about them. Just let them show them true colours. The ones who post up on the wall and whinges about anything and making stories up about you are the ones who actually is causing the problems. And that's why I learned recently more about. I literally got everyone was pulling me back. And that pullback was a safe key. That was a safe key that was saying, "Hey, Drew, don't answer it. Don't go back. Stay back." I had this problem with a woman. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say because it's okay to say it. I had this problem with the woman, and everyone was literally holding me back, and it felt like they had their hands on my shoulders and tell me, "Let us show her true colors," and they did. They let us show her true colors. That person, the one who puts it up, now she's losing people's respect because she's not respecting them or any other platforms.
That's it. So that's what you got to do is just carry on and move forward. So just having a look. So yeah, that's the best way is to ignore them and keep trying and going. I have made a lot of friends in the paranormal field. I chat with daily. That's good. And it's amazing to make friends in the field. Definitely is. Because, like you say, you can refer to them and ask their advice as well. I like asking advice. I'm no expert. So if I get stuck, I ask because these people out there also that's got the some good knowledge, and it's good to learn by people, especially.
Same here.
So yeah, great advice from both of you, and I hope someone takes on board what you said and give them some light at the end of the tunnel. Definitely. Yes, and so we all make mistakes and learn by them. Definitely. Marie in the house. How you doing, Marie?
What's up, Marie? What's up, Marie? How you doing? Marie, always here to listen.
Yep. So, we did mention energy and how expensive things are, aren't they, Drew?
Yes.
I'd actually mention to folk as well, if you've got problems with bills and you need advice to switch to providers or anything, just remember Drew is part at Utility Warehouse, and he has actually put some posts up on page to say some testimonials of people who saved quite a bit of money through switching to them. So please, guys, if you've got any questions about wanting to switch to providers or such, there's Drew there. Yeah, I get mixed up there. Yeah, message him. He'll be pleased to answer your questions.
I will say quickly, UW have also made the world's bestest, cheapest UK. Well, the cheapest UK gas and electric company and internet and mobile broadband. We are in the newspaper. We're actually literally in 2 different newspaper, and we're literally saving literally about 430 a year on people's money, and it's got like a cap on it, 5% cap on it, and it's going down again as everyone's is going up in October. UW is possibly looking going down again, which means as they rise up, we keep it down. And what I love about UW is saves people's money. It really does. Me and Dorothy are agents for UW, qualified distributor, and our contact details is on our platform as well. If you want to get involved, just message us. We don't do out the States, sadly. I wish they did, but like I said, they don't do out the United States. If you really, really want to save money in your pocket, let me know. And you want to keep your electric bill, your gas down, or your broadband, or your SIM, or you want cash back, they do the cash card back, or back cash, whatever. I can't say that word today. You never have a Drew like me. Make sure your followers, if literally you gotta check it out. You gotta have a presentation done. See the presentation, watch the presentation. I also got agents on it, like Annette and Sherry. They're agents for UW as well. So make sure you guys keep an eye out. Cashback card. Thank you, Mama D. And literally, information is on the NTV's wall, and you can literally find us. But it's massively saving a lot of people's money in the pocket. When it's really good to actually save it. I used to pay like a maximum of 250 to 300 quid, and I was struggling at the time. And I spoke to Dorothy, and Dorothy's been mentioning a lot, and it kept going and ongoing. And in the end, I went change over. Well, let's just say £81 for everything, a SIM and the electric and the internet. £81 a month, all in one payment. Bam. And that's with a cashback card as well. Think about that, and you use that cashback card with that cashback card. Okay, what happens is, all you do, you put your money in that card, you spend it in the shop. Say you spend it in B&Q, you get 7% on that card, cash back after you spend in that B&Q. That will help to pay some of your bills off, or you can use it as normal. Or if you invite a friend, per friend you invite and they take the full package, that's 50 quid in your pocket, right there on the cashback card. And you're thinking about it, that pays your bill off for you. Now you think about it, if that pays your bill off for you, you're saving the rest of the money for yourself. So you benefit or wherever you work money, you save extra money, and it's no other cons around it. It's literally straight up about saving money in your pocket, and this is the company I would highly recommend as a former Knight Templar as well. So I highly recommend it to everyone. If you're struggling with electric and gas or internet, take a look under UW. And trust me, you're going to save money, especially what I'm hearing at the moment in October, especially what I'm hearing about other things, which I'm not allowed to talk about. But, yeah, make sure you have a look.
On that, also, there's going to be a new twist to Brew, isn't there?
It is going to be a new twist to the Brew and True. I'm looking forward to it.
Basically, a Brew with a Drew could be near you. There will be posters and videos that I'll explain, and it's going to be good. It's going to be different, and the locations that Brew with a Drew could be at will be announced in advance. So, yeah, watch out for that, guys. It'll be all good.
It's going to be wicked. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be something you guys can enjoy. And all I'm going to say is, just keep an eye out for them signals. I also got one more thing to do. It's one more day.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah, please explain to people what's happening, Drew.
So, the big surprise is tomorrow. I think I'm going to lease it tonight at 12 o'clock. But it would be nice to lease it today, tell you the truth. So, today, have you still got a poster, by any chance?
Probably not. I tell you the reason, Drew. My computer has do you know my downloads file and my computer decided to delete itself, so I'm kind of lost with a lot of pictures and a lot of stuff.
And there's Mama D saying no.
Keep the suspense.
But it's
No.
getting hard. We've got a leak somewhere on the line.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, it's the. I'm pretty sure. Did that poster get put out beforehand anyway?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, that's up to you, Drew, or whatever it is that you want to leak out.
I can't say it. No, I can't. If I gotta keep to it. There's a hit in today's post. I done. Okay. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. You should be telling us this yesterday. These bloody staff these days. What am I gonna do with them? What am I gonna do with them? We need a
whistleblower.
Washing bowler.
A whistleblower. Basically, a whistleblower is someone that that leaks things out. Yeah.
I can't now because I got told no. I can't. So we gotta listen importantly to the people, our team members. If we all say no, then we all say is we respect each other on this one.
So there's going to be a post, I'm guessing, that's going to be out on 12 o'clock tonight. And there's going to be a new show that's going to involve two brilliant people.
It is. It's going to wind a lot of people up. And this post is going to be wicked. All I can say is what's coming back and what's going to happen is going to be a fun moment where a lot of people on every other Tuesday, or maybe every Tuesday, what we talked about. It's gonna make people understand what we're exactly about on that sort of line. But it's all in good faith. That's all I'm saying. All in good faith.
Brilliant.
And we're all looking forward to it. It's gonna be kind of cool because it's been donkey years what we've done together. It feels like so. It's gonna be wicked.
That's good. So yeah, I'm glad everyone's enjoyed today and has in background's been watching. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, Drew, it's good to catch up, isn't it? And
it is.
And amazing shows are going to be coming on as also on here on DNTV.
We have got some major shows coming up soon, and it's always nice to have a catch up with you, Phil. And it's Phil's been part of the NTV now for quite a while. How many years has it been now since you've been part of the NTV family system? And we,
about 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And it's been. Well, we had a DTV and then DMTV. We decided to give it upgrade it, and we had shows after shows. We had a lot of people on together, didn't we, mate?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and while I'm here as well, if there's any groups or people that's got content to show, like pre-recorded episodes, and the one to air them here on DNTV, please let us know, and we most likely could air them for you here on network.
Yeah, we could do that as well. Guys, is some new things happening? Like, can I mention about the Amazon stuff and that? What we talked about?
Yeah, we are going to be. Yes, yeah, you might as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's new stuff happening on DMTV. We are planning to go on Roku, Amazon Music, and what was the others?
That most probably Spotify as well. So we're going to be doing exclusive content for like radio podcast episodes. It could range from paranormal, but also just entertainment. Different subjects as such.
We are aiming to go on Roku as well, and we are aiming to go on we're bringing DMTV into actual television position as well and radios. So make sure you keep a watch out for that sort of stuff. And if you want to be interested in that message, I've felt on myself, and we're getting back in contact with you straight away. But I think that's really it, isn't it, Phil?
Yes, sadly, yeah. All this news has been spilt, other than what's going to happen at 12 o'clock tonight with a poster.
Yeah, it'll be up tonight. It'll be like a little teaser, then at 12 midnight, the main poster will go up for what happens. Oh, shoot, yeah. Guys, don't forget, we are doing a show called the Double Whammy X Factor. Now, I have got 2 judges. He is known for singing, being on films and movies, and he's going to be judging it, and his wife. We are going to be doing a show of singing, and if you're a talented person, and what happens with that. We're all planning long ahead. Oh, pardon me, sorry about that. But yeah, it's all happening, guys.
Are you going to do your opera singing, Drew?
Opera singing? I don't know. I might be up to tune. I tried it last time. I went. See? I'll probably crack the window.
I can see this X Factor show Double Whammy being very, very, very good.
It's probably going to be something like, I'll probably look at Tom Jones. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Entertaining. I really do. I love it. If you can make people laugh, that's the whole point about entertainment. Is people laugh. I love it. I love it.
Well,
hey, leave my singing alone. Actually, before we end it.
Oh, I'm terrible, Joe. You're better than me, mate. I don't sing.
Did you know I actually had a CD out? This is going way back now when I was 16. I actually done a pre-recording with Bristol University Music. And they made a CD for a nightclub. And it got pretty popular, believe it or not. It actually literally got popular. Over 200 nightclubs literally had my tune of music in a club.
So I knew that you actually did a bit of opera type singing beforehand, though.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Before I had stretch vote, I started singing opera from a kid. And literally, no kidding you guys, I literally started opera. I love singing opera, and I went to a few choir practice. I got told by churches, why don't you look into further expanding yourself? So I was like, oh, okay, what do I need to do? I didn't know where to go. And I actually had an offer one time in Bristol University's music. They made a CD and they used it. And by using different voices, like and I just started making my own tune. Then I started singing opera. And then I went to a little bit of Elvis. Oh, thank you very much. But it was mainly more opera. I loved my opera.
Bit like, could you sing like Alan Jones and stuff like
that? I used to, but I can't sing as what I used to now because I had a really bad virus. We don't know if it was actually COVID, but what happened, I had this massive bad cough, and it really, really, really got to me at one point, and I lost my voice for like days. I actually lost my voice for days and weeks and months. It took my voice of opera voice like, yeah, what that took me a while. Now I'm taking sharp breaths. If I'm taking sharp breaths, that's what the damage is done. And because that COVID and that stretch voice binded together, I'm struggling to get that actual and starting to struggle. So
Beautiful.
I think I lost that. I don't care losing food, but yeah.
At the end of the day, that's why people need practice, though, don't they? When it comes to stuff like that.
It is. It's a lot of drinking water. It's a lot of drinking. You got to try not to smoke too much. You try not to smoke too much. And I did actually have a CD out, and I do miss it. I really do miss it. It's like Pol Potts and Neef Patalba. Pol Potts used to get bullied for opera singing.
He did. I saw the film. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not a bad film. James
He's from
Corden,
my
I think,
local
did.
town. He's from my local town. He's from where I live, and he worked in Neef Patalba. He worked in Neef in Cowboy Fawn House. We all knew the guy, and he got bullied. He got bullied because he started out tune. He started getting practice in. He kept pushing himself until he got hit. I think he got hit by a car, if I remember rightly, or something happened, and he lost his voice. Now, that's what happened to me with the coughing. I lost my voice and the breathing. So me and Taylor's talking about in the next few couple of months, and I mean the next few couple of months, is that going back to professional singing, where we can have the support.
Why not? At the end of the day, as long as you enjoy it. Like James, when you sang Watch New Pussycat, my cat's scared at the screen.
I think that's a very sensitive moment for me, talking about that voice thing, though. It is really sensitive because I miss it. And one thing I know I could have done properly is actually sing again. And if I could sing again, well, it'd be a true dream coming true again. And the opera side of it, it's a powerful thing. It really is. It's powerful because the meaning of the tune, the echo, the music. And people say, oh, nah, I don't believe you in all that. I swear down to you, my own CD was out in 200 clubs, and I loved it. I miss it so much to this day. And
well,
it's a good.
I always say, if you've got faith in yourself, then you'll get there.
You need to see, though, be truthful though. If you want to do singing and you want to practice, don't put yourself down because you're cracking the windows or anything. You are going to go off tune. You are going to make mistakes. And you are going to do out of tune practice. But with the right people to support by the side of you in music, and you want to do it, then do it. And yeah, some people that's out there, try and look on Fiverr, or $5 sites, and try and have a look at the people who's got that sort of a career going on with music. Speak to people in university who can actually help you because they can make a big bit of money for their university, studies. And my advice is to anyone, don't ever be afraid to let out that singing voice. And even if it's out of tune. My wife, she used to sing brilliant. And then she lost her faith in herself, so I used to wind it up. But she started singing again, and she's starting to get her tone. She's starting to get her actual tone. Because she's singing every day, her tone is coming up.
It's all about practice and doing it.
So it is. Constantly. Especially if you do the L's, the O's, and the A's every day. Do your vowels. It's one of the best things. A-I-O-U. Just keep practicing that. That's my truth.
Well, on that bombshell, we have to go.
Yes. Yeah, it is actually. We went over our certain limit time, but it is a bit of a giggle. It was a good show, Phil. It was a really good show. It was a good show. Should I do my thing?
Yeah, you do your thing.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out DNTV and also Paranormal Red Jacks and also DNTV Parafam Entertainment Studio. Don't forget to check out TMS. TMS? Ooh. TBS. No. No, I messed up.
TSP.
TSP Paranormal, The Things Network. I don't know what the others are called. I give up. I had enough. I'm quitting.
PD Paranormal.
PD Paranormal and the other two. Look, I'll sort them out later on. But anyway, you've been watching DNT with a coffee, a cup of tea, maybe no alcohol, bad alcohol in the mornings in the UK. If you're an American, it's dark and tonight. You do your thing. Keep going good. Children, do not try drugs and alcohol, because if you do, you get Mr. Big Drew on you and you get a... No, I'm only joking. I will never do that. I'll just take you to somewhere where a couple have fun with you, you know. Take you in. Yeah, just don't do alcohol and drugs. But anyway, this is the end. This is the weekend. No, the week. Oh, new week now, for God's sake. I like my weekend. I had a really good weekend in a way. Damn it. Okay, that's it. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm through. I'm finished. Get this show off the bloody board so we can have a nice cup of tea and do some work in the same time. Yeah, biscuit. Let's have a biscuit. Right. I still got coffee in here, you know.
Bye, folks.
That's nice.
There you go. Bye.
Always still alive.
Yeah. Bye.